congratulations on the
Thanks,
Vitara
Hormazd.
Brezza.
Yeah.
So, can you just give us a bit on the design philosophy of the car? Looking at it as a compact SUV, clearly you had a 4-meter footprint. So, just your thoughts on what went into the design of the car.
Hormazd, this is built on a Suzuki Global platform and engine. We use the Suzuki Global development process and also the core technology of Suzuki. We picked up an existing platform, and the key was how do we make that vehicle in 4 meters. So we wanted to make sure that we give adequate space in the rear seat, but also make sure that you have a good boot space, 328 liters.
So was that really the most difficult and, let's say, the biggest compromise and balance you had to do? Rear seat space versus boot space.
That's one. And the second challenge was to make sure that in a 2500 wheelbase, in a sub 4 meter, with the height of 1640, how do you make sure the proportions are right as far as the design is concerned?
Right. So the overhang in the front was critical?
Was critical. We had to make sure that we put the intercooler in the right way, and the engine packaging was done in a way so that you could fit it, but also have enough space for crash. So this is crash compliant. This is the first vehicle in India which has been tested and homologated for the offset crash as well as side impact. So we are certified for that. We are ahead of the regulations which is going to come in 2017. Coming to the design, very clearly our customer said, and our research said, that the vehicle has to be bold and masculine. Yeah. So that was something which was very, very important for us. So we have a very, very bold and masculine front fascia, okay, and it's accentuated by the the projector headlamps, and the stance of the vehicle was very, very important for us. So we had to have the rocker panels on the side and the front and the clads in such a way so that it gives a raised appearance overall for the vehicle. And going towards the side, if you see, very, very, the shoulder line is running across, and the surfacing was organic interplay. So very, very emotional surfacing which was done. And of course, the signature of this is the LED bull, lamps, the LED light guides, both on the projector lamps as well as on the rear combination lamp. We ensured that from the side view, it was very, very square. Right. SUV means a square wheel housing. We wanted to put big tires in that, 215, 60, R16 tires.
But the wheel arches seem a little bigger for the tires. So is there a possibility of an upsizing in the future?
We would not recommend that, but this is something which gives a good SUV-ish look, a good ground clearance, and also we want to make sure that the glass and the metal, the ratio is nice. We also wanted to have the look very confident, very energetic. So the shoulder line is moving forward, so it moves as if it's very energetic. You have a wraparound windshield. This is very, very akin to our DNA, and a floating roof. It's going down, and overall gives a very distinct appearance.
But clearly you've had a sloping roofline for style, so a little bit of challenge between style versus function also, because
we ensured that very correctly, Hormazd. We ensured that the rear seat, even with a 6 feet thick with a turban, has good clearance, head clearance.
But so is it fair to say you designed it in a way inside out, you got the inside seat packaging right, and then
yes,
did the
definitely. It was the optimization which we had to do. But then, as I said very clearly, we had to make sure that the overall proportion, it should look very, very balanced. And we wanted to create a wow in the on the road. If you see, it's distinct, Vitara Brezza.
Right.
So that's what we wanted to portray.
And looking at the rear seat, let's just jump in the rear. So a pretty good packaging over here, which you have managed for the category.
Yeah. So what our research showed very clearly was that this is a hatchback upgrader who is looking for using it on a daily basis. But on the weekends, he should be able to, use it for recreation, leisure. So we had a 60-40 split, and also this is a flip fold. So you can actually, fold it. Excuse me. You can actually fold this. Okay. You can actually fold this, and you can,
Okay, so it goes flat.
So it becomes flat. So you can do either way, 60-40. So this is a functionality. So we call it smart as well as versatile or inside. So it gives you that and of course as we talked about we have
a little bit of a Baleno look here with the way that the tail lights have kind of, is this part of a Suzuki design language? I mean, you got a split tail light.
Split tail light is something which customer is today looking for, and the bullhorn LED guides are something which was key as a signature.
And a fair bit of chrome also.
And chrome is something which today the Indian customer always likes. We wanted the branding to be very clearly coming out. And of course, we have a lot of comfort and convenience features inside. And when we talk about a very masculine, aggressive, exterior, we have a very bold and contemporary interior.
Right.
So the lines are flowing down, and the center console, this center part is the made it look very, very bold. Oh, so that was the attempt. It's smart play and smart for the smart customer. So there's a customization which is there on the instrument cluster. 5 types of mood lights are there, and of course smart play. Apple CarPlay, of course, is there.
Where is the Android coming? You've been saying it's
Android,
coming.
yes, is happening. As we are talking. So it's still work in progress at this point of time. We have a cool box. It's another feature which we have put. We have
double glove box.
Yeah, double glove box. And at the lowest end, we have because it's crash compliant, so we have a driver airbag. But we have an option variant on the lowest version also, which has passenger airbag plus ABS.
I just want to come to the boot section for a second.
Yeah.
So over here, a fair bit. I mean, what was the objective over here, to get a suitcase flat? I mean,
yes, the key thing was, and if you see, other vehicles, one of the things was that whether you are able to get this space. So there is a lot of curves and things like that. So you don't get get it right.
Right.
So we tried to optimize this width so that a suitcase can go in, and of course we had to keep it under 4 meters. We had to give good leg room, but we wanted to give a good boot space for the customer.
And the tire is a full size.
It's a tire is a full.
Right. And just lastly, coming to the powertrain.
Yeah.
Why have you launched it with a diesel only, or do you think maybe when you conceived it, the diesel, anti-diesel sentiment was not as big as it is now?
Yeah, for a vehicle characteristic like this, diesel is important. DDIS 200 is a very peppy engine. We all have, we know how versatile it is, and it gives that peppiness. Having said that, definitely we are working on a petrol trim also, and we are making sure that we get a good, the right petrol engine, which is going to complement this kind of engine for the market. Yes.
So clearly it wouldn't be an existing one.
Yes.
It might be a forced induction, or
we will see. It is the platform is capable of taking different types of engines.
It could take the booster jet, for example.
It can take other engines also, so to speak. So that flexibility is available. We are evaluating that, and we will definitely be coming in quick time as far as that is concerned.
But there would be a cost issue on that also, because some petrol engines are very, very expensive.
Yes, definitely. Those kind of challenges, Hormazd, always remain. For us as engineers, how to balance cost and how to balance what the customer requires, and how to make sure that we meet that value perception for the customer. Definitely, we will make sure that the fuel efficiency is right for the customer.
You have always said you like to err on fuel efficiency over performance. Will that remain in a SUV, which sometimes you need performance?
Well, I will make you judge it when we have the auto journalist event, and I'm sure you will not be disappointed.
Last question: when are you going to stop using those Swift switches which we've been seeing for over 10 years?
I think it looks so nice, well integrated into the door panel. So I love it. So you look at this, it looks nice, Hormazd, and see, it's very well integrated. And what you did, one more thing, which we wanted to make sure that the interior was rugged. So look at this grip. So we wanted to ensure it's a new type of styling for us. This is grip. This is a solid, chunky look, for the customer. So this doesn't really, is not the issue. It's a functional thing. So basically, it's how the whole appearance looks, and I think it looks great.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Narrowed down on your dream car? Before you buy, head to carloan.kotak.com and check out a wide range of new, used and refinanced car loans. It's hassle-free. In fact, your loan could be approved in just 2 days, and if it's a customized scheme you're looking for, they have you covered. Call 1-800-419-0090. Visit carloan.kotak.com or email carloans@kotak.com.